Please rise for the presentation of the flags and remain standing for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Whoops, is this on? Please be seated. Good evening to our graduating class of 2026 and to all other guests in attendance this evening. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to this 57th commencement exercise of Kirtland Community College. Graduates, on behalf of members of the Board of Trustees, the faculty, the staff, and the administration here at Kirtland, congratulations on a job well done. The awards and degrees you will be receiving here shortly are a testament to your commitment and to your hard work. We are very proud of our graduates, as we are of all of our students. You are the future of our community and our region. We applaud you for your efforts, the long distances you may have traveled to attend classes, and the array of jobs you may have held to help pay for classes. The members of the Board of Trustees, oh, never mind. My apologies. This is true dedication to your education and to your future. Wherever you go and whatever you do, please remember this is your home, Kirtland. Always know you are welcome to come back and visit us, and we encourage you to join our Alumni Association, which just got off the ground about a year ago, and we're very proud of that. In fact, before you leave today, there's a table out front where you can actually sign up for our foundation, and you can receive a newsletter each semester from it. And as always, keep us informed of the many great things you will be doing in your career. We do newsletters, and we'd like to brag about you. Finally, on behalf of all Kirtland employees, we offer our special thanks to the family members that have provided support to you, financially and in many other forms, to these graduates to complete their education. It is now my honor to introduce the members of our Board of Trustees here at Kirtland, along with other participants and special guests that are here today. As I introduce each individual, will they please stand to be recognized and remain standing? I ask that the audience hold their applause until each group is introduced. The members of the Board of Trustees present tonight are Mr. Alan Bruder, Mr. Jack Kramer, Mr. Ed Perrin, Mr. Roy Spangler, and Mr. Tom Ritter. Our board chair, Mary Ann Farragon, as well as another trustee, Amy Knapp, could not be here this evening. Let's give them an applause. Please be seated. The others that are on stage this evening include Vice President of Academic Affairs, Mr. John Thiel, our commencement speaker from Camp Grayling, Colonel Lucas Lancey, and our faculty representative for this ceremony, Dr. David Green. Let's give them an applause. I also ask that you recognize the commencement marshals seated in the front row of the audience. They are Vice President of Business Services, Mr. Chris Bowman, and they can stand. Vice President of Student Services, Ms. Michelle Viscotial. Dean of Occupational Programs, Ms. Barbara Walden. Executive Director of Information Technology, Mr. Matthew Bierman. Director of the Center for Teaching and Learning and Academic Technology, Mr. David Cable. And Executive Director of the Kirtland Foundation and our campus in Gaylord, Ms. Heather Appold. Let's give them an applause. Since there are so many of them, I will not call them by name, but I would also like to ask all of our faculty to please stand, and let's give them an applause. Without them, we would not be here. Please be seated. And last but certainly not least, all of the staff involved in putting this together, and I include with that the IT, the facilities, everyone. Would they please stand if they're in the audience? They're back here doing this number. They make this magic happen. All of these individuals have played a huge role in helping our graduates get to this day. Let's do one final applause for all of them. I now ask Dr. Green to lead us in the next portion of the ceremony.
Excuse me. I'm not going to burp. Well, actually, I might. Anyway, so it is my pleasure as a member of the faculty to talk just a little bit about the students themselves who are here to graduate tonight, and also to reflect on the year that has been. So I'd like to welcome you to the 2026 Ultimate Bingo competition. And if you've never played Ultimate Bingo, you should try it. It's actually quite fun. So it always starts off with it saying, faculty remarks, whatever you want to say. And then there's just a line. Every year they do this. Every year I look at that line and say, how much do I want to keep my job? I have an actual appointment with HR on Monday morning just in case I fill that blank part in. So I'm going to try and move on. I did try a joke past the president earlier, and he said, please don't. It had something to do with a bike, a person, and the bike being used as a stand. I don't know, I'll leave you there. You can use your own imagination. Anyway, to the more serious parts of tonight. We're all here to celebrate the success of all these amazing students. And tonight, I was told we have at least 130 successful students walking, and that's just fantastic. So I'd like to give them all a round of applause just to get started for being here tonight. So it goes without saying, you've all worked extremely hard to be sitting where you're sitting now. But you didn't get there by yourselves. As much as you sat the exams, you put in the hard hours, there's going to have been times during this process in which you got to sit here tonight, in which you needed help, which you just felt, okay, I'm done. This is just leave it alone. And during that time, you had family and you had friends, and they stepped in and said, no, You're good. You've got this. You're going to get there. You're good enough. We believe in you. And looking around tonight, I can see all these people have come here to support you in your special moment. Because let's face it, each and every one of you, this is a special moment for you and for us. I always get quite emotional about this because this is the last time I'll see many of you, but I know that you're all going to go on and do wonderful things. Many of you in this very community, enhancing our community, enhancing all of our lives. And by the way, if I ever end up in the local hospital, all of you that are qualified, please don't remember what grade you got in my class. But what I'd like you all to do now, students who are about to graduate, see if you can find your family, friends in the audience, stand up, point, look at them, and give them a round of applause. Make some noise. This is your time to celebrate. So there's a tradition here at Kirtland where we basically, it might not be ultimate bingo, but it certainly is musical chairs. You're going to be asking the students who are graduating tonight at various times to stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. So just warning you now, does anyone need to go to the bathroom first? It's a serious question. I mean, people have had accidents in the past. This is not the night to have that kind of accident. All right, so here's your first starter for 10. Will those who have graduated from high school in the past 3 years please stand? Those who have graduated from high school in the past 3 years, please stand. Please give them a round of applause because they're now graduating college as well. All right, you may be seated. Will those who obtained college credit through dual enrollment before graduating high school please stand? I apologize, it has a sign here saying, please do not clap into the microphone, ask for applause. Also says, please do not kick or bang the lectern, but I'll leave that to later. Will those who have worked at least part-time while attending Kirtland please stand? And before you sit back down, I just want to point out these people here tonight are graduating and they've been working part-time, some of them full-time, some of them raising families. I just find that so incredibly inspiring and impressive. You guys are, our inspiration. You may sit down now. Thank you. All right, here's the quick fire round. Will those who are 25 years old or more, at least 25 years old, please stand? All right, now this is the knockout round. So if you're 35 years old or more, you get to stay up on your feet. This is a cruel thing, actually. The oldest person has to stand for the longest time, but it's the way it works. All right, wonderful. We're raising the ante to 50. Do we have anyone 50 or over who wants to admit to being 50 or over? Please stand. And we're now raising it to 60. We have a winner. We have a winner. Thank you. Normally that's for a car, but we won it last year and we have not the budget for one this year. But we'll give you the address of the person that won it last year and you can chum around with them. All right, we're still going. Will those who are married please stand? I'd like to point out, being newly married myself, that if you've managed to get through this entire thing, get to graduation, and you're still married, extremely well done. You can be seated now, thank you. Will those with children please stand? All right, you may sit down. There's only a few left, so I told you should have gone to the bathroom earlier. Oh, go on then. We're waiting. Where are we? We're in the middle of, okay. Will those who are a single parent please stand? And some of those standing are also working part-time and also doing a college degree, so just wow. Will those who have grandchildren please stand? All right, I think last two. If you have a sibling who you are graduating with, please stand. I'll say that one again, it's getting more complicated. If you have a sibling, i.e. brother and sister, who you are graduating with now, please stand. Oh, well, that was disappointing. If we have any parents graduating with their children, please stand. All right, so now everyone's, this is just very sad that we've had two complete failures at the end. So we can't end with a failure. So everyone graduating tonight, will you please stand? Fantastic. All right, you may now sit. Oh no, there's two more on the other side. Goodness me, every year that someone sits somewhere in an office in this college and comes up with these really clever little things. And I just read them out. They could really write anything here and I'd read it out. No, I shouldn't have said that. Will those who are the first person in their family to graduate from college, please stand. Thank you. And finally, will anyone who has served in the armed services please stand? Now, the last thing I have to do is introduce our guest speaker for tonight before the guest speaker speaks, and then we have the students come across the stage. There's a couple of items just to talk about before that. First, I want to apologize to each and every one of you whose names I get wrong. I'm Scottish. I can only do Scottish names. If you're McTavish, you're fine. If it's got iskies and things in it, all bets are off. If you want your name to be pronounced correctly, you might need to come up to me and just either have it written down in really easy writing, for like idiot writing, I'm really saying here, or tell me, and I'll do my best. Also, if you have a fancy hat, which means you've taken time to make your hat look nice, and I can see a few from here, I will call out fancy hat as you go across the stage, because I think it's only fair that you are recognized for your extra efforts. Now, sadly, people ask each year, can they come up and speak from the stage? Unfortunately, the amount of people that we have and the time and everything else, we can't have people speaking from the stage. So when you come up, please just go across with each, otherwise other people, get held back. So I apologize for that, but it's just the way the thing works out. They let me speak, I don't know why. Anyway, enough from me. I got the way through the whole thing without telling that joke. I'm very proud of myself.
Tell it now.
You're terrible, you are. Anyway, I would like to introduce tonight's guest speaker. Colonel Lucas Lancy began his military career when he enlisted as a combat engineer into Alpha Company, 107th Engineer Battalion, in September of 1999. In 2002, Colonel Lancy entered the simultaneous membership program while attending Northern Michigan University. He graduated Northern Michigan University as a distinguished military graduate and was commissioned in May 2004 as an engineer officer with follow-on assignment to the 4th Brigade, 10th Mountain Division, Fort Polk, Louisiana. Colonel Lancy's assignments while assigned to the 4th Brigade included Sapper Platoon Leader, Headquarters and Headquarters Company Executive Officer, Assistant Battalion Staff Officer of Operations, brackets S3, close brackets, and Assistant Brigade Engineer. Colonel Lancy has served 2 combat tours. His first deployment was to Regional Command South Afghanistan as a platoon leader in 2006. Then in 2008, Colonel Lancy was deployed again to East Baghdad and served as battle captain for the 4th BSTB, 4th BDE, 10th Mountain. In June of 2009, Colonel Lancy transferred to the Michigan Army National Guard, 107th Engineer Battalion. While assigned to the 107th, Colonel Lancy commanded the 1431 Engineer Company, served as a Battalion Assistant Operation Officer, and progressed to the Battalion Executive Officer. From March 2017 to April 2018, Colonel Lancy served as Executive Officer for the Michigan Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention Battalion. He commanded the 507th Engineer Battalion from May 2018 through July 2019, with follow-on assignment back to the 107th Engineer Battalion as the battalion commander. Following battalion command, Colonel Lancy was assigned as the Deputy of Operations, brackets G3, for the 46th Military Police Command, where he supported Task Force 46, which acts as the command and control chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear response element B from December of 2022 to June 2023. Colonel Lancy commanded the 177 Military Police Brigade in Taylor, Michigan, from July 2023 through September 2024. In October 2024, Colonel Lancy took over as Camp Grayling, Joint Maneuver Training Center's garrison commander. Colonel Lancy is a graduate of Northern Michigan University and the U.S. Naval War College. Colonel Lancy holds a Master of Arts degree in National Security and Strategic Studies. So please put your hands together for our distinguished guest, Colonel Lancy.
They apparently sent in a long biography to you, so thank you very much. So thank you, Dr. Roberts, distinguished faculty, proud parents, proud friends, exhausted friends, and most importantly, the Kirtland Community College class of 2026. I guess before I get moving here, do you want the long version or the short version? Short. I only got one version, so that's all I got. So I'm incredibly honored to be here. You know, as the commander at Camp Grayling, the college here, we are neighbors. We're next door neighbors. We share the same community. We share the same roads, to include the Adopt a Highway. I was there last spring cleaning up with you. And we share the same unpredictable northern Michigan weather. But there's a distinct difference in what we do on a day-to-day basis. Just down the road at the installation, we spend our days training for the worst-case scenarios. We prepare for conflict, for disaster, and for the hardest days that our nation might face. And during the summer and throughout the year, you hear what we call the sound of freedom. And I would say we export that sound of freedom from time to time as the airspace is getting pretty quiet these days around here. Now, you, on the other hand, have been spending your time here at Kirtland training for the best case possibilities. You've been preparing to build, to heal, to innovate, and to lead. And before we look forward, though, we have to look to your left and your right. None of you made it to these seats alone. So to the parents, the grandparents, spouses, children in the bleachers, thank you. And to the faculty who stayed late after class, and the students who spent countless late nights studying, and Grayling or Gaylord campuses fueled by nothing but sheer willpower and way too much coffee. Do we drink coffee still, or is it more Monsters and Red Bull now? Yeah. All right, it sounds. I got addicted when I was your age. To coffee. So, but congratulations, you've earned this day, all of yous. So as I go forward, there's a couple of points I want to speak to you about, 3 in particular. And the first one is going to be navigating uncertain terrain. So in the Army, one of the foundational skills that every soldier learns is land navigation, even the lieutenants. We give a soldier a map, a compass, a set of coordinates, and a destination. And on paper, it looks simple. You draw a straight line from point A to point B, you walk that line, and it's going to get you to your objective. But anyone who has stepped foot in the woods of northern Michigan knows that the terrain on the ground does not look exactly like that map. The map doesn't show the waist-deep swamps, the impenetrable thicket of pine trees, or the sudden drop-off or ditch. That map is a theory, and the terrain is reality. So graduates, as you sit here today holding those, when you get those diplomas, I want you to understand something very important, that degree is a map. It's a fantastic map that was drawn by expert cartographers, by your professors, and it contains all the foundational knowledge you need. But the economy, the workforce, and the life itself, that is the true terrain. It's the terrain that's going to change. Industries are going to shift, technologies are going to evolve, and the plan you have in your head here today will inevitably run into a swamp or a thicket that you didn't anticipate. And when that happens, you can't just stare at that map and complain that the map didn't warn you about the mud. You have to put that map in your pocket, pull out your compass, and figure out how to navigate that obstacle that's in front of you. Leadership is not about having the perfect plan. It's about having the character to adjust when that thicket gets dense. It's about resilience, adaptability, and the quiet courage to keep moving forward when that path is not perfectly paved. Second point, the strength of northern Michigan. So fortunately for all of you, navigating tough terrain is something that you already know. You already know how to do that. You're from northern Michigan. You understand what it means to be up north, which I am very proud to say that. I am an up north guy. There's a unique work ethic here. It's quiet, roll up your sleeves, get it done kind of attitude that you don't find everywhere. And at Camp Grayling, we have a profound partnership with this local community, and that we rely on the businesses, the infrastructure, and your support to keep the National Guard installation training facility to keep us running. And we see your grit every day. And every winter, thousands of soldiers come to Grayling to train in some of the harshest and most unforgiving weather this state has to offer. They freeze, they dig out snow drifts, and they learn how to survive and fight in the cold. And it builds a kind of toughness that you can't learn in a classroom. But I submit to you that you've survived a winter of your own. Earning a degree is not easy. Balancing a full-time job, full-time classes, managing a family while studying for the midterms, sacrificing your weekends just to make a better life for yourself or your family. And that is a harsh winter. And you didn't just survive it, but you all conquered it. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to move on to a coastal metropolis or a massive corporate hub to make a global impact. The grit, the practical intelligence, and the rugged determination right here in Crawford, Roscommon counties and the surrounding areas, it is world-class asset. The world needs people who know how to work hard when nobody is watching, and that is exactly what this region produces. Wait one. We say that in the Army sometimes. This means wait a minute, please. All right, next point I want to talk about is service beyond the uniform. As you leave here today, you're stepping into a variety of fields. Some of you will be nurses walking into a chaotic ER. Some of you are welders that are going to be building the infrastructure that keeps our country moving. Some of you are entering criminal justice, stepping up to protect our streets and our local communities. Others going on to business, ready to drive our local economy forward. And because I wear this uniform, people often thank me for my service. About 10 people said that to me today, just waiting to walk in here for this, to be honored here in this commencement. And I appreciate that, but I want to be very clear that service is not exclusive to the military. When a nurse holds the hands of a frightened patient in the middle of the night, that is service. When a mechanic ensures that a school bus is safe to get to school, get those kids to where they need to be and get them home to their families, that is service. And when a business owner sponsors a local little league team or creates jobs in their hometown, that is service. And whatever field you're entering today, you are now servant leaders of this community. You are the ones that people will look to when things break down. When people get sick and when problems need solving, they're coming to you. And in school, you're motivated by grades. If you do the work, you get an A or a B or a C, maybe a D, right? But out there on that train, there is no grades. So my challenge to you is this, that who will you stand up for when you're not being graded? When there's no professor to check your work and no immediate reward for doing the right thing? Will you still choose to serve? I believe you will. I believe you will. And I look forward to seeing this. And last, I'm going to give you my final order. So class of 26, we're nearing the end of our time together today. And as a military commander, towards the end of my briefings, this is always where I issue my final directives. Nursing students, I don't mean in that way, final directives. Consider this your final order. Yeah, some folks got that, thank you. Consider this your final order before you march out of these doors. First, stay receptive. Your education does not end today. It just changes venues. Keep learning. Be humble enough to know that you don't have all the answers, but be brave enough to ask the questions and even the hard questions. Second, I want you all to stay disciplined. You're going to meet people out there that are smarter than you. You're going to meet people out there who are naturally more talented than you. But I say talent is common and discipline is rare. So show up on time, do what you say you're going to do, and outwork the competition. Third, even if your career takes you across the globe, remember the community that raised you. Remember the support system that got you to this chair today, and give back to the people and the places that built your foundation. You have the map. You know the terrain is going to be tough, but you have the grit to navigate it. You are ready. So class of 2026, I'd say the perimeter is clear, the path is clear, and you will soon be dismissed to do great things. Congratulations.
Before you sit down, Colonel Lindsay, we'd like to present you with this plaque to commemorate your commencement speaking, and it was a wonderful speech, and we really appreciate you coming here tonight.
All right, excuse me for a moment. There we are. Actually, before I say the small portion of the program, I have to say, every time I'm up here, I'm inspired by the view, and the view tonight is particularly impressive because there are a lot of people here. I don't know if I have a wide enough angle lens for this, but you know what? I have the best seat in the house, and I just want to commemorate that. So you guys all smile real quick? 1, 2, 3. All right. No. I actually was debating, should I do a video and have everyone do the wave, but I would not be asked to come back. All right. So my portion of the evening is pretty impressive because I get to really make this all official, or begin to make this all official. So I would like to ask the candidates for graduation to please rise. President Roberts, at this time I present to you and all the members of the Board of Trustees the 2026 graduating class of Kirtland Community College, who have completed the requirements for an Associate in Science and Arts, Associate in Accounting, Associate in Business Administration, Associate of Applied Science, or Certificate of Achievement. And on behalf of the faculty and administration of Kirtland Community College, I recommend these candidates for the conferring of associate degrees and certificates for achievement. You may be seated.
Ladies, I got the last part here before you come up here and get everything. Ladies and gentlemen of the graduating class of 2026, upon successful completion of requirements for graduation and by the authority of the laws of the state of Michigan and the powers vested in my office by the Board of Trustees of this college, and with the recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the degrees and certificates which you have earned. So I think we can take an applause and then we can get them up to...
Jocelyn May Thompson, Associate in Applied Science, Welding and Fabricating Certificate of Completion. Tanya Lou English, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude. Oh, and fancy hat for our first graduate. Apologies, I missed that. I have to check your hats, of course, now. Nicole Cooper, Associate in Accounting, summa cum laude. Desiree Nicole Green, fine name. Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration, and a very fancy hat. Gracelyn Risque, Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration, and a very fancy hat. Aurora Leigh Geeson, Associate in Science and Arts. Krista M. Moore, Associate in Applied Science. You need to walk slowly, this is a long one. Associate in Applied Science, Essentials of Graphic and Product Design. Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration, Graphic Design, Certificate of Completion. Hey, Serenity D. Moya, Associate in Science and Arts. Misty Dawn van der Meulen, Medical Billing and Coding, Certificate of Completion. Kaylee Jean Davis, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Clark, Phlebotomy Technician. Troy Lee Fian, apologies. Troy Lee Fian, Associate in Applied Science, Essentials of Graphic and Product Design. Aidan Kroll, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude. Missed another fancy hat. Nadia Katrina Keller, Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration. Kimberly M. Pizzora, thank you, Associate in Applied Science, Integrative Occupational Studies, magna cum laude. Thank you. Maria Natasha Kalmanson, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, and a very fancy hat. Alishka Simpson, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, and one of my best students. Thank you. Brian J. Ludwig, Associate in Applied Science, Integrative Occupational Studies, magna cum laude. Thank you. Robert George Brinker III, Associate in Applied Science, Electrician, summa cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Ooh. Autumn Marie Smith, Associate in Applied Science, Cardiac Sonography, summa cum laude. Thank you. Amanda Willett, Associate in Applied Science, Cardiac Sonography, magna cum laude. Thank you. Lonnie Jablonski, Associate in Applied Science, Cardiac Sonography. Thank you. Chloe Moriatis? Moritis. Chloe Moritis, Associate in Science and Arts. Wendy Sue Stewart, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate of Completion, and a fancy hat. Oh, thank you. Jeffrey Drewyard, Associate in Applied Science, Heating, Ventilation, AC, Refrigeration, and kindly wrote this on for me. Thank you. Devin Daniels, HVAC, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude. Thank you. Camera Nolf, Medical Billing and Coding Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Thank you. Scott Philip Jacobson, Associate in Business Administration. I really thought I got that one right. Oh, come on, give me a hand here. Thank you. Shannon R. Steffes, Associate in Science and Arts, cum laude. I feel I could get this one. Sabrina Marie Miller, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Audrey Swander, Associate in Applied Science, Business Management. Thank you. Caitlin Jean Pratt, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. I see a fancy hat. Courtney Lee Lacrosse, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, fancy hat. Thank you. Michaela Denise Hills, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa, fancy hat. Lexi Ray Wilkins, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, summa cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa, fancy hat. I can see it fancy from here. Kaselin Sinkovic, thank you for that, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, and a fancy hat. Thank you. Okay. Vanessa Di Columna, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa, and a fancy hat. What's that? Okay. Ashley Ann Andrea Ryder, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. Like this one, yeah. Alina Chobu? Yep. I got one right. Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude. And a fancy hat. Sorry, I missed that. Kayla Elizabeth Reel, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude, very, very fancy hat. Thank you. Austin Otto Levine, Austin Otto Levine, Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Maintenance Certificate of Completion. Thank you. Owen Allen Trebold, Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Maintenance Certificate of Completion, cum laude. Thank you. George Winston Phelps, Associate in Business Administration, summa cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Thank you. Dylan Michael Palatka-Smith, Associate in Business Administration, Associate in Science and Arts. All right, walk slowly. There's 2 cards here. Terry L. Nelson, Associate in Accounting, Associate in Business Administration, Associate in Science of Arts, Associate in Applied Science, Business Management, Entrepreneurship, Certificate of Completion, summa cum laude. Well done. Okay. Elijah Noel Kruger, Automotive Technology, Diesel Services Specialist, Certificate of Completion, Automotive Technology, Master Certification. Clarence Cosmov Humphrey, Automotive Technology, Diesel Services Specialist, Certificate of Completion, Automotive Technology Master Certification. Thank you. Chloe Marie Plazinski, Cosmetology Certificate of Completion. Nicely wrote it out for me. Thank you. Certificate. That's Caitlin Marie Goodman, Associate in Applied Science, Cosmetology. Emma Gerstenberger, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, cum laude. Serena Hogel, Associate in Science and Arts, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, pi theta kappa. I spot a fancy hat. Rihanna Gonzalez, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, and very fancy hat. Thank you. Zoe Catherine Martin, Associate in Applied Science, Cosmetology, Cosmetology Certificate of Completion, cum laude, and at the end, a very fancy hat. Oh my word. Regan. Thank you. Regan Lynn Sanchez, Associate in Applied Science, Cosmetology, Cosmetology Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, and a very fancy hat. Thank you. Chloe May Boucher, thank you. Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, and a lovely hat. Thank you. Sage Ravenna Upton, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion. Alison Cartwright, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, and a lovely fancy hat. Bailey Illig, Associate in Science and Arts, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, cum laude. Emma Ray Catherine Kuznicki, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, and kindly wrote that on the card for me. And a fancy hat. Shelby Ann Winner, that's a good name, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, and a fancy hat. Emily Elizabeth Snyder, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, cum laude, and fancy hat. Olivia Yvonne Hutchison, Esthetician, Certificate of Completion, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, and fancy hat. Okay. Jessica Ann Tracy, Associate in Science and Arts, and a fancy hat. Thank you. Troy Jenkins, Associate in Science and Arts. Wow, that was a popular one. Eliana Therese Sexton, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude, pi theta kappa, fancy hat. Oh, here comes trouble. Alyssa Diane Keel, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude, very fancy hat, and very good at kickball. Amanda Maxine Lewis, Associate in Science and Arts, cum laude, very fancy hat. Jenna Marie Warmbold, Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration, summa cum laude. Thank you. Lucy Sage Hall, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude. Emma Lee Armstead, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion. Thank you. Brianne Noel Wanks, Associate in Applied Science, Cosmetology, Cosmetology Certificate of Completion. Thank you. Savannah Claire Spangle, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, summa cum laude. Holly Marie Hendershot, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude. Oh, fancy hat. Amber Thais Conley, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, and a very fancy hat. Here comes another fancy hat. Oh, lots of fancy hats here. Kristen R. Brege, sorry about that. Oh, you wrote it as well. Kristen R. Brege, Cosmetology, Certificate of Completion, lovely fancy hat. Thank you. Callie June Spearstra, thank you. Cosmetology Certificate of Completion and a fancy hat. Brianna Cecilia Zack, Cosmetology Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, and a very fancy hat. Thank you, sir. Harry M. March, Associate in Business Administration, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude. Thank you. Tyler David Kane, Associate in Applied Science, Cybersecurity, summa cum laude. Thank you. Adam Dayton Yell, Associate in Applied Science, Industrial Maintenance Certificate of Completion, summa cum laude and Pi Theta Kappa. Thank you. Garrett T. Swope, Associate in Applied Science, Heating, Ventilation, AC, Refrigeration, magna cum laude. Grace Marie Hall, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, magna cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Thank you. Lauren Shell, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, Associate in Science and Arts. Thank you. Maya Renee Belding, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude, and a fancy hat. Thank you. Haley Elizabeth Dupuy, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, apologies for that, and a fancy hat. Emma Marie Miller, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, Associate in Science and Arts, and Pi Theta Kappa. I recognize you. Zoe Lee Brown, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, cum laude, and a lovely fancy hat. Thank you. Tommy R. Gertcher, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Audrey E. West, Medical Billing and Coding, Certificate of Completion, and a fancy hat. Thank you. Erica Rose Snater, Associate in Science and Arts. Kenneth Patrick Sullivan, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude. Oh, careful. Thank you. Carnitha L. Culpepper, Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, LPN to ADN. Hello. Good to see you. Anna Perry, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude, lovely hat, lovely person. Thank you. Sanita Jennings, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, and a very fancy hat. McKenna Radin, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology. Good to see you again. And a fancy hat. Caitlin Berry, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, magna cum laude. Thank you. Katie Clan, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, magna cum laude, and a fancy hat. Shelby Elizabeth Thomas, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude, and of course, a fancy hat. Thank you. Nathaniel Owen Paranello, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, summa cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Thank you. Ciara Marie Macara, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, magna cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Thank you. Bailey Rahak. Close enough? Sorry, Bailey Rahak. Associate Applied Science, Surgical Technology, magna cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Sarah Eldred, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, cum laude, and a very fancy hat. Oh, another one. Kelsey Joelle Jones, Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, and a very fancy hat too. Thank you. Hunter Francis Ladisser, Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration, magna cum laude. Hello. Bailey Nicole Plott, Welding and Fabricating, Certificate of Completion. Thank you. Caitlin Love Boutwell. Oh my goodness, I got one right. Medical Billing and Coding, Certificate of Completion. Thank you. Thank you. Dylan Eugene Gustafsson, sorry. Heating, Ventilation, AC Refrigeration, Certificate of Completion. Rachel Marshall, Associate in Science and Arts and summa cum laude. Thank you. Kimberly S. Skillern, Associate in Applied Science, Business Management, cum laude. Hello. Megan Vieracker. Did I get the name right?
Yeah, you did.
Associate in Applied Science, Nursing. Very fancy hat. Never seen this woman before in my life. Thank you. Brianna E. Breholz. I think I heard it earlier. This is why I cheated. Associate in Applied Science, Nursing, and a very fancy hat. Thank you. Michaela Joy Mertes. Associate in Business Administration, Associate in Science of Arts, summa cum laude, Pi Theta Kappa. Carly Green, again, good name, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude. I missed a fancy hat, sorry. Leland Cash Fox, Associate in Applied Science, Welding and Fabricating, Certificate of Completion, summa cum laude. Indeed. Aliyah Pratt, apologies, Medical Billing and Coding, Certificate of Completion, cum laude. Patrick James Warners, Associate in Science and Arts, and a fancy hat. Hello. Vixen Heinz, Associate in Science and Arts, and a very fine person. Thank you. Gunnar Otwell, Associate in Applied Science, Foundations in Fine Art and Illustration, magna cum laude. Thank you. Michaela Roche, Associate in Science and Arts. Melanie Louise Dugan, Associate in Science and Arts. Krista Major, Associate in Applied Science, Integrative Occupational Studies, Medical Billing and Coding, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude. Taylor Ann Plout, Associate in Science and Arts. Hey. Mandy Lee Elizabeth Andrews, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude, and we'll miss her. She was our work study. Cayman Macaulay, Associate in Science and Arts, summa cum laude. I missed the fancy hat. Sorry, Amanda. Caitlin M. Bernard, Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant, magna cum laude, very fancy hat. Brooke Sikavich, Medical Assistant, Certificate of Completion, magna cum laude, fancy hat. Thank you. Alyssa Nicole Smith, Medical Assistant, Certificate of Completion. Thank you. Andrew Woden, Medical Assistant, Certificate of Completion. Cody James Hutchison, Associate in Science and Arts, magna cum laude. Very popular one. Hello. Jessica Marsh, Associate in Science and Arts, cum laude. And a fancy hat. Thank you. Angie Marie Barnett, Associate in Business Administration, Associate in Science and Arts. Thank you. Last but not least, Kaylin C. Pratt, Associate in Applied Science, Essentials of Graphic and Product Design, cum laude. All right. Excuse me, just one second. You think this is water? You didn't hear that. I don't want that appointment at HR on Monday. Now, with that all taken care of, will the class of 2026 please rise? This is your moment, people. Graduates, please move your tassels from right to left. You have just graduated Kirtland Community College. Congratulations! Well done, people. So all that's left to do now is the recessional. So guests, please do remain seated throughout the entire recessional. Graduates, once released, please completely exit this auditorium through into the other chamber. Once the auditorium has cleared, you're absolutely free to take photos back in here or near the stage following the recessional. Congratulations once more. Good luck to you all.